China trip vlog day 2. Today was a lot better than yesterday. I hate to play favorites, but oh, just I learned so much. I have skills now that I can bring home with me. Devil sticks, hell yes. This was great. I got the opportunity to learn how to play, and they actually sold me one of their own things, which was really nice of them, and that's just great, and I was really thankful for that. And I ate at a Hutong family's house for lunch, and it was otherworldly. It was just delicious. It was just unbelievable. A lot of chicken, a lot of vegetables. It was just great. Had dumplings. It was just delicious. I learned some paper cutting. I learned how to make dumplings, and later on, we did like a rickshaw. I learned quite a few things. Tai Chi. I learned how to I learned how to do some certain poses and stuff, and I was at the Temple of Heaven, which was really cool. It was just the history behind it was built in 1403, 1400 single digits. It was just unbelievable. It was just the coolest thing. And then later, even just to add on to it, I connected a lot with my tour guide Daniel. We shared musical interests and video game interests and cars. And I really got to know him. He's a really cool guy. He was helping me buy a PSP. I still haven't bought one yet, but he was helping me find a reasonable price. And yeah, I just love this guy. We went to KFC. He told me about Hooters in Beijing, which I really want to see, and I want to go to this fucking thing. Uh, it was just great. And then the Temple of Heaven, I went to do Tai Chi. It was just such a great day. And then I finished it off with a kung fu show, which was just the story behind it was just great. It was a child's path, his whole lifetime, his path to enlightenment, and it was just the coolest thing. It was just great. It was unbelievable the stunts that they can do. It's just he broke spears on his head. He balanced on the blades of spears. Is like it was just so cool, and it was just the stunts, the acrobatics, just everything. And then at the end, he became the abbot. At the end, he was the master, and he got the throne passed on to him, which it was touching. There were no words in it either. It was just a soundtrack with performing, and it was just, there was the emotion behind it. And it was just a great performance. It was really moving, and I got a souvenir from that too. It is and on the front of it it says Wu, which is Kung Fu, which sounds a bit wrong, but it's true. That's Kung Fu in Chinese, and Wu, Wu means fight. And it's made of steel, so it's a legit weapon, which is just kick ass. And just today was so good. I just can't wait for the rest of this trip. It's just oh, this is a place that I can really see myself staying. I would love to live here. I would love to spend the rest of my life. I don't even want to be wealthy or anything. I just it's not the rich lifestyle here just isn't the same. It's not as amazing as they call them poor, but in all honesty, in that it's just hard to explain. It's just they call them poor, but the way they live, they're not poor at all. They're the most experienced. They have the most culture. They have the most life. Being rich just doesn't seem that great here. Being wealthy just doesn't seem like something that I would ever get used to. Being poor, being of lower class, I guess, or not as wealthy, it just seems like it would be a lot more. It would just be so nice to be here. It's just so it's bringing out an emotion in me that I just feel like this is a place that I would want to live, a place where I might belong, a place where I that I could value. And that ends day 2.